Guys, Imprint Films just released one of the raddest horror box sets of all time. And man, people keep messaging me and they're saying, Garrett, are you going to pick this thing up? All right, so we found out last night during our live show that Imprint just dropped some huge news. A box set, a Halloween box set, but not just any old box set. This actually comes inside the H1 pumpkin that actually lights up, that's actually inside a display case. I mean, this thing looks super badass. And when you flip it around, you get part 1 through 5. Yeah, just part 1 through 5, all in steel books, kind of housed on the back like you kind of see on those like steel book, I don't know what you call them, like library editions, kind of what we're going to see with Elm Street. But man, this thing looks freaking badass. Now, the problem here is that, number one, we already have Halloween on 4K. This is not going to be anything different that you're getting. You're going to be getting new poster art or cover art. They're going to be steelbooks with the original poster art, which I can appreciate. But the big thing here is the pumpkin it's housed in. Now, I would love to get this in my collection. I really, really would. But the price point on this edition is just a little too steep for me. I do not think I can pick this thing up. It is $1,000. This will sell out. I'm almost positive it will sell out. Some people even are saying it is sold out, but I'm on the site now and it's still available. But man, this thing is super rad. Unfortunately, for the price point, even in US, people are like, oh, in US it's only $325. But then when you add all the fees and the shipping on top of it, it does end up being about a $400 set. Now you're getting, again, reissues of these 4Ks. In Steelbook, you're only getting 1 through 5. You do get the cool pumpkin, but I did order a really badass H1 pumpkin that's being custom made right now. So for me, it's like I don't have anywhere to put this thing. It's just me rebuying stuff I already had. Now, the caveat of it all is it's only limited to 1,000, and someday this will be a collector's item to, in my opinion, horror physical media fans because it is so limited. But unfortunately, I cannot fork over $400 for this. The custom pumpkin that I bought was not even close to $400, and it's a real badass one, at least what I assume. I don't have it in hand yet, but I will get it, and I'll showcase it once I do. But man, such a cool set from Imprint Films. I give them kudos for it. Unfortunately, I think the price point on a lot of these editions are just getting way too high. Elm Street, the Amazon exclusive, great price. But then when you went to Zavi, and I know most people had to kind of go that route, you were paying upwards of almost $300 for that set. Steep, very steep for me, but you do get all the Elm Street films. This year only getting 1 through 5, and Elm Street has never been on 4K before. Halloween has, so it's a toss-up, guys, but people are asking what's my opinion, and I have to say I have to pass on this, even though I do think it's going to be collectible. I do think that is a super awesome addition. It looks great, at least visually in pictures. People are saying, well, the last time they did something like this with the Saw set, it came all broken. And it's true. I got one sent to me and it was broken as well. So again, if you're a huge Halloween fan, you might want to add this to your collection. I'm not going to tell people what to do. I do think it's a little bit pricey. I think you have to be super hardcore to rebuy this in this limited set. But again, you get 1 through 5. You get the television cut of part 1 and 2. Unfortunately, those are just Blu-ray, but you do get those as well. So with this, you get your steelbooks, poster art, you get the lantern, it lights up, the steelbook's housed in the back, you get a nice display case. Guys, I'm gonna pass, unfortunately. I may regret this in the future, but I just can't justify this kind of price point on stuff that I have so many times. Let me know down below, are you guys picking this up? Were you one of the 1,000 that already purchased this thing? Like I said, I do think this will sell out, and for us collectors, it's not helping the matter that these things at high prices are selling out because they think that they'll be able to do this more. So that's the hard thing, right? We learned it with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre set that sometimes it just doesn't always work. But I think they were a little bit smarter here with the 1,000 mark. But man, FOMO is real. So again, let me know down below, are you guys going to be picking up this brand new Imprint limited edition Halloween 4K 1 through 5 jack-o'-lantern set? Gang, this is Garrett at Born to Be Rad, and like always, stay